Hello everyone. Many of us experience rejection at some point in our lives, whether it's from a person, a job, or a situation. And it's easy to feel defeated, but I want you to see rejection through a new lens. Rejection can be a powerful tool if you understand how to use it to your advantage. In fact, it can be the stepping stone to success, the very thing that can propel you toward your dreams. So let's talk about how to turn rejection into something that works for you. The first lesson to understand is that rejection is not a wall but a door waiting to open. Often, we view rejection as a setback, but in reality, it's simply redirection. When one door closes, another opens. This is not just a hopeful saying, it's a law of life. Rejection forces you to look at other opportunities you may not have considered before. Instead of focusing on the closed door, turn your attention to the path that has just become available to you. There's always a lesson in rejection, and it's up to you to find it. If you've ever been rejected, you know how painful it can be. But that pain is also your greatest teacher. Rejection, when handled correctly, builds resilience. Each time you face rejection and continue moving forward, you become stronger. Your sense of self-worth isn't determined by someone else's opinion or decision, it's built within you, piece by piece, with every challenge you overcome. Remember, the most successful people are the ones who faced the most rejection but never gave up. Rejection has a way of pushing you to question what you truly want. When things don't go as planned, you might feel a moment of doubt. But at this moment, take a step back and assess. Is this truly what you want? Sometimes, we chase after things that we think will bring us happiness or success, only to find that they don't align with our true desires. Rejection can reveal this to you. It strips away the superficial and makes you get in touch with your inner truth. And that, my friend, is a gift. One of the most difficult things we can do in life is let go of something or someone we thought we needed. Rejection forces this release. When you let go of things that are not meant for you, you make room for better things to come into your life. Rejection teaches you the art of detachment. The more you let go of attachments to specific outcomes, the more freedom you will feel. And in that freedom, you will find new opportunities and experiences. When faced with rejection, it's easy to feel scattered or lost. But rejection forces you to narrow your focus. Instead of pursuing everything, you become more aware of where you should direct your energy. Rejection helps you refine your goals and sharpen your vision. It forces you to ask yourself what you really want and what's worth fighting for. By focusing on the things that matter most, you will achieve greater success. This might sound uncomfortable, but rejection is a mirror. It shows you where you can improve. Perhaps there's a skill you need to develop or a belief you need to change. Rejection is feedback, it's not a personal attack. It's simply life telling you where you need to grow. Take rejection as an opportunity for self-reflection. Rather than seeing it as a failure, use it to identify areas where you can become better. Sometimes, we want something so badly that we don't realize we're not ready for it. Rejection has a way of preparing us for what's to come. It's not always about the present moment, it's about getting ready for a future opportunity. Rejection can be life's way of making sure you're fully equipped for something better. It's a lesson in patience and trust. When the right opportunity does come, you'll be more prepared than ever. When you face rejection, it can shake your confidence and make you question your beliefs. But this is exactly why rejection is so powerful. It tests your faith, not just in your abilities but in the universe itself. It's a reminder that things don't always happen when we want them to, but they do happen at the right time. Rejection is an invitation to trust the process and believe that everything is unfolding as it should. It's a test of your patience, your perseverance, and your belief that the universe has your back. When you face rejection, your first instinct may be to feel disappointed. But rejection also encourages you to think outside the box. It pushes you to innovate, to find new ways of doing things. If the current method isn't working, maybe it's time to try something different. Rejection sparks creativity and forces you to come up with fresh solutions. It's an invitation to look at your challenges from a new perspective and find ways to grow that you might not have considered before. Rejection, whether in personal or professional life, often clears the way for new, more fulfilling relationships. When one door closes, it opens up room for connections that are more aligned with your values and desires. Sometimes we cling to relationships or opportunities that are not meant for us, and rejection helps us release them. It creates space for new, more supportive relationships to flourish. Think of the idea that rejection is simply clearing the way for the right people to enter your life. Rejection is a sign that you're stretching yourself, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and trying something new. If you're not experiencing rejection, perhaps you're playing it too safe. It's in the moments of rejection that you truly grow. They challenge you to rise above and keep moving forward, no matter the setbacks. Each rejection is a milestone, showing you that you're on the path to becoming who you're meant to be. The bigger the rejection, the bigger the growth. It's easy to take rejection personally, to believe that it reflects something about you as a person. But the truth is, rejection is not personal. It's a reflection of circumstances, timing, or fit, not your worth. When you accept that rejection has nothing to do with your value, you free yourself from its emotional grip. You become more resilient and able to move forward without letting rejection define you. You are not your rejection. You are much more than that. Rejection is a necessary part of mastering any skill, process, or area of life. Whether you're pursuing a career, a passion, or personal growth, rejection is part of the learning process. The greatest achievers in life have faced countless rejections, but each one brought them closer to their goal. Each failure, each no, was a lesson that ultimately led them to success. Rejection is not the end of the road, it's a stepping stone on the way to mastery. Rejection is a tool for sharpening your understanding of your own potential. It's not just about facing a no, but about transforming that no into a powerful yes to something bigger. One key lesson here is to recognize that rejection often strips away the distractions and forces you to get clear on what truly matters. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to see opportunities even when the door is closed in front of you. This clarity of purpose becomes the foundation for real change. What happens when you experience rejection is that it often brings you back to your core desires. It breaks away the noise of external expectations, allowing you to reconnect with your true path. It's a reminder to evaluate not just what you want in the moment but what you've always desired deep down. Rejection is an opportunity to filter out the irrelevant and focus on what will genuinely take you to the next level. In this process, your intuition gets a chance to grow stronger. When faced with rejection, many people become reactive, looking for validation or approval from external sources. However, rejection gives you the perfect opportunity to rely on your inner voice. When you no longer depend on outside validation, you strengthen your trust in your instincts. This is a skill that is essential for long-term success. You start to make decisions based on your own belief in your abilities rather than the fear of being rejected. Rejection is also a test of your commitment. If you truly believe in your goals, rejection will only push you to pursue them harder. It forces you to evaluate your level of commitment. Are you willing to keep going despite the setbacks? This test is crucial because persistence is often the deciding factor between those who achieve their dreams and those who give up too soon. Each rejection becomes a stepping stone to understanding not just the outside world but also your internal world. You begin to see that the things you perceive as setbacks are actually signs of growth. The more you face rejection and move through it, the more resilient you become. This resilience turns rejection into a tool for gaining mastery over your own life. With time, rejection will no longer feel like an obstacle, but rather a necessary part of the process that brings you closer to where you need to be. In conclusion, I encourage you to shift your mindset around rejection. Rather than seeing it as something to avoid or fear, think of it as a powerful tool for growth and transformation. Rejection is not something to be afraid of, it's something to be grateful for. It redirects you, strengthens you, and prepares you for the opportunities that are waiting just around the corner. So, the next time you face rejection, remember this: it's not the end, but a new beginning. As you move through life, rejection will come. It's inevitable, but it's also invaluable. Every rejection you face is not a reflection of who you are or your worth, but simply a step towards something greater. Take it as a gift, because it often leads you to a place you could not have reached otherwise. It's not always comfortable, but growth rarely is. So, rather than avoiding rejection, use it to your advantage. If you've enjoyed this message, please like the video. By doing so, you're not just showing appreciation, but also sending a message that this content resonates with you. If this video inspired you, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content that can continue to guide you toward success. We have more valuable insights coming your way. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, so every time a new video goes live, you're the first to know. Let us know how this message has impacted you in the comments below, and share your thoughts or experiences with rejection. It's time to create a space where we lift each other up.